So what's up, brother?
I'm chilling like a villain today. Like I said, I woke up. I don't got no complaints at all.
All right. So this is what we do. I am Marquise Morrow. This is the Toxin Magazine's The Everything Old School podcast. I am your host. I got my man, the homie, the OG MC Shizan. Wow,
Is
no.
it okay?
You got the whistle.
Got the whistle.
The original Queensbridge finest. The Don Dada. Can you dig? I recognize.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I recognize, man. Did you see the picture I sent you with me and you in the hat when you did the joint in 116?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay,
Send it
okay.
again.
Have mercy. I'm gonna do that. Now, this is what I
Definitely.
want to start off with, man, for because people of a certain age know about MC Shan, obviously. But what you just been up to, man? Just let the people know what you've been up to.
I kind of weaned myself out of hip hop. I don't even want anything to really do with that anymore. It's just like a slave game. They're gonna run every hip hop artist until they dead, and when they die, they ain't gonna have nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting a carrot in front of a horse. You know that horse is gonna ride and run after that carrot until it dies with no remorse. That's the way I look at the hip hop game now. It's like for old school cats like me, there's a finger. You too old for the game. Y'all ain't what you did lately. You know what I'm saying? The only genre of music that disrespects their elders like that. But that's just the way it is. Things are gonna be the
I
same.
agree. But when you say you tired of, well, you just gave up on it for lack of a better term. You mean the music business or the culture itself?
I don't go sing those songs. I don't want nothing to do with it at all. I don't go. You can't pay me to go sing those songs because as an old school artist, what you're gonna do? You're gonna give me the cheapest price possible. I'd rather live with my integrity than sell myself short. So if they want to do shows or whatever, if you want to hear the bridge, put that on and sing it yourself. Do karaoke night or something because I'm not coming.
So unless the price is right, you retire.
I'll go sing for free for a bunch of folks that I like before I let this industry jerk me out of some money. I'm
Don't
gonna
say
give you
something
a
to
prime
people that don't
example
know
of
that.
how the industry will jerk you, right? A little while,
Uh-huh.
like 2, 3 weeks ago, I got a call from TV1. They want me to be on the Cold Chillin' Unsung. And I'm like, well, where's the check at? Well, there is no money. There is no money. If you fall for that, that's the first trick they got you. Yeah, you just want to be seen. I want to be on TV. Not me. Where the check at, shorty? I told them, don't even call me. I don't even want to be on your TV. I'm out of it. But look, when they do that, do show that version of TV1's Unsung, what happens? The first time a commercial come on, that's $150,000. That's a house to a poor black man. They got 5 and 6 commercials along the whole episode, but there's no money in it for guys like me. I'm just supposed to be happy to be seen. And that's where they suckering you at. Stop wanting to be seen so much.
Wow, I appreciate that respect. And you got integrity. Now, wasn't that the reason why you wasn't on the symphony? Because
Yeah. Another reason why I wasn't on the symphony, because I'm not about to do something for free that I know is going to eventually be a check at the end of the day. And even
Mhm.
if they got paid, but it wasn't like a real check, you got to split that writers. How many artists was on that? You got to split 25 cents by 8 people. Oops. How much you get off that?
Wow, not much unless you sold 100,000,000 copies.
Right.
But I can dig it. I heard that, man. So what do you feel about the state of the artists today? Because they definitely lack substance. Coming from a lyricist, you listen to them and they lack substance. And as you know, back in the day, people didn't want to sound the same. Now they want to sound the same. They following the leader. So how do you feel about the state of hip hop? The
Why they
artists.
following the leader? They following the leader because the man with the 6-digit check says to. If me and you told these young cats rap about that stuff that you got some of that positive lyrics. the guy that got the check is gonna come to him and say some of that ratchet stuff. That ain't gonna get you no money, yo. We ain't giving you a deal. Who you think they're gonna talk to? All right. So the powers that be have took and changed the same way that we spread our positive message into the same way that they're spreading the downfall and the negative messages of the black man nowadays. And they're using the music. And nobody, you look at all of the old school artists like myself, right? We don't sit in mansions and we don't got horses and we don't have guest houses attached to our houses. That's if we stayed in hip hop. If you went into entrepreneurial things, that's different. But those that have stayed in hip hop and gave our life and our all for this culture, we don't got no damn houses with sprawling ranches, but I bet you Barbara Streisand got some. I bet you all those other guys, Willie Nelson's kids got that.
Right.
Billy Joel sitting on some. Hip hop, they breaking us, man. They get one or two. Yeah, hold on. But all these people that think these cats out here with that ear full of money is they rich, you just too poor to understand that ain't no money. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect to anyone.
I can dig it, but I know what you're saying, but I want to go at it like, when you say hip hop is killing us, I feel it's the music business and not the culture, because the elements of the culture stand. There's just no one left to represent the culture. And that's the sad part. You know what I mean? There's nobody that's making records that can say that's the face of hip hop culture. You know what I mean? So I understand. Right. I understand what you're saying, that the hip hop is killing us, but the music business, but because the culture's strong, you know that. The culture is strong. We doing things, but the cameras ain't there.
Now that's exactly what I was gonna say, right? You see how you've got your show and your platform. Are you on a major distributing thing?
No, sir. Not yet.
Look, they don't want you to be, because you're trying to preserve that culture. And in the meantime, while you're not preserving that culture, you're still making them free money, because this content that we're putting together, they sold us already. Zoom sold us because they know we're going to be doing this to bring what little things we're trying to build.
Yes, sir.
They know that we're going to do this. And so we're creating free money for them because they sold us to the advertisers, and we constantly getting the bullcrap end of the stick. But people are not looking. It's like, yo, why do we keep doing this? Oh, because I need to be the boss of mine. But you're not the boss. You're still giving them money. Now, if we was to just say, well, we're not using that platform, and some of these cats that got all of this money already was to build a platform to where Shan can say whatever he wants, you can say what you want, and we get, you know what I'm saying, to be different. But we're not getting none of this money. We constantly creating free IG videos that they're selling to the advertisers. Now, how I know they're selling to the advertiser? Because every time you scroll up your screen, how many commercials do you get? Oops, they done sold your ass. YouTube, same thing. Record industry. Now that they have this digital, we used to get paid better than y'all back in the days, although y'all may get more pay. But we used to get paid better than y'all. We used to get a quarter off of each record that's sold for $19.99, 1 quarter. But now they pay y'all 0.000019 of a penny for every stream that you get. So how many streams do you have to get to consider one record sale? 1,500.